Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to the recap of The Real Housewives. No, I'm joking. Welcome to a new version of my recaps, this time with American Horror Story Season 12, Delicate. I started watching the 12th season yesterday of American Horror Story, and I thought to myself, if I can review and recap reality TV, I most definitely can give a few of my thoughts to scripted television. I do not only watch The Real Housewives, I am a huge fan of American Horror Story. Stopped watching after season 8, I believe, or season 9, the season with the Coven. But I got, wind of the casting that Miss Kim Kardashian would be joining the cast. I myself am a Kardashian connoisseur. I'm a fan of them, I would say. In a lightweight matter, not a die-hard stan, but, I don't mind them at all. And I wanted to check out Miss Kim K's acting, and let me tell you one thing. Miss Kim Kardashian knows how to deliver her lines very, very naturally. I'm liking the series so far. Season 12 is about a woman called Anna. She is, on the brink of stardom. She's getting her awards, she's getting her recognition, she's getting on the cover of Vogue with the help of her, PR manager, with the help of her management in general. That is Miss Kim K. So Kim K is basically playing her mom in the series. Not literally, but her character's name is Siobhan, and Emma Roberts' name is Anna. And Anna is the rising starlet who is gaining more and more recognition. But Miss Anna wants to also combine her Oscar award-winning career with her wish to become a mother. So Miss Anna is on her IVF journey with her husband. Her husband is giving very sketchy vibes. I have a little theory of my own that I'll get to later once I, lay out the basics of the show. So Miss Anna is out here hustling with the help of Siobhan, just, really putting in the work for her career. She's on her IVF journey with her husband. She has done it multiple times, but now this time it sticks. We come to find out that Miss Anna is getting stalked by a very weird old woman who is very creepy. It's giving very much witch vibes, very demonic. This season, I have to say, is kind of graphic in some ways, because there is a lot, of blood. So disclaimer, I'm gonna put that out. It's not for weak minds, but it's definitely doable. I've seen worse. So Anna's pregnant. She sadly miscarries under, with the thought that the nurse that checked up on her after she felt sick and went to the hospital, and the nurse is Miss Cara Delevingne, which also a very good actress in my opinion. She kind of handles her intimate parts of Anna very roughly with the endoscopic thing that they use to check on patients that are pregnant. So she miscarries. Then Miss Anna gets kidnapped in the middle of the night by alleged demons, and they kind of put something back into her uterus, which is probably going to be that spider baby, because we've all seen in the teaser this season is, she's carrying the spider on the poster, and I have several thoughts about that later as well. Miss Anna is basically on the safe side with her stalking. She asks her husband where they can go and kind of hide out, and they have this house of a friend of her husband's who was the best friend of Anna's deceased ex. So things are sketchy. And this lesbian, I don't know if she's lesbian, but this friend of his that was also the best friend of his ex-wife or ex-partner that died, allegedly, she makes some remarks to Anna that she would have loved her, and this kind of, puts her in a very weird space, as I think anyone would be. And we see a remark about the lip color that his ex-wife used to wear, a lip color that she liked. When Anna's in the bathroom with that friend, chit-chatting it up whilst, being in the toilet, freshening up. And then we see a new friend in this friend group with a wig that looks an awful lot like Anna's ex-husband, dead wife. My theory is that B is definitely alive. Something's up. That wig is horrible. You can definitely tell it's not her real hair. She has this short black bob that probably is concealing her real hairdo, which is the hairdo of the ex-wife that is definitely, in my opinion, not dead. So whilst Anna is hustling and tussling in her career, she accepts her first Emmy, I think it is, and she feels very sick on the stage. She throws up in front of all these people, and Shaban, we learned that Shaban also had a miscarriage, and that they learned of each other, Shaban and Anna, at this fertility group thing that they had at the fertility center. So they became friends, they became work partners, and Shaban is dead set on hiring a crisis PR team for Miss Anna because of that whole scandal that she had going on with the puking. And so Shaban hires two women called Ashley and Ashley. And those two women are, 500 years old? They look just normal, regular, PR people. And those are the actresses of Billie Lourd, I think is her name, and Leslie, maybe Morgenstein, but I don't know if that's the actress's name. Basically, that's the actress who was the witch that could count calories of food back in season 9 in the Coven season with the witches. You know who I mean. They're both terribly good in American Horror Story, staple actresses. So we start off episode 4 with a flashback to Elizabeth and Mary of England 500 years ago. And we see Miss Ashley and Ashley from the PR team basically taking in the child of Mary that is kind of a offering to them by Mary. And the reasons of the offering have yet to be discovered. I am clueless. I hate when cars are just so slow. I want to bomb the place. Anyways, that's besides the point. Anyways, so those PR girlies are either witches or demonic workers or reincarnates of those witches. When Mary bore her child and eventually gave birth in that scene, wow, do not even have the blinker on, you're a shame. Yeah, that was me honking. I'm sorry. Mary describes her child because her sister comes and she's like, "Well, let me see the kid, bitch. Like, come on, let's speed it up." She's like, "Well, my child looks like a monster," and I was like, "What is this? A spider child? Is this a demon child?" Then the child spawns into a demonic figure. Mary's sister is still watching, and the PR girlies are like, "Well, you'll give us your child too," and she's like, "No, bitch, I definitely won't. I'll never offer my first child." And then Ashley, one of the PR girlies, is like, "Well, then you shall be barren," and then she magically was pregnant. So that makes me believe that the PR girlies definitely, when Anna got kidnapped into that home that she's hiding in, they are definitely impregnating her with some sort of Satan reincarnate. This season is giving very much demon, but it is intriguing. The first episode was boring though, so be cautious. Get through it. You'll definitely get into it somehow by at least episode 2. The acting style in American Horror Story is definitely very far-fetched, futuristic, very comedy vibes, but still in a scary, gloomy way. So, yeah. Episode 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10 are yet to be aired. I'll definitely keep you guys posted, if not every week, then maybe in a month again when I've watched the next 3 or 4 episodes. It's very interesting. I have this theory that Siobhan is probably involved with the PR girlies as well, or like the demonic sisters in a way, because we see that Siobhan also gives off this kind of evil, like slightly evil vibe. But I digress. And also, I'm very, excited and curious to know that if that friend with the black hair, with the black bob, is indeed, the ex-wife of Anna's husband, and that he's having an affair with her, maybe, because she allegedly is a girl named Sonia, if I'm not mixing up everything right now. So, that's gonna be curious to see how that ends up. And to mention and notice before I end my little recap video on the first 4 episodes of AHS, Anna is basically insane, which she's not. Everybody else around her is. She's seeing people that are not there. And she also found a fox in the garden of that home that they're hiding out from her a stalker. And she tried to nurture it back to life, even though the fox was very dead. And trigger warning, she bit into the open wounds of the fox, and I almost started puking. I had to turn away because I was like, that is too much. That must have been the scariest season, the scariest scene in every season. Not because it was scary, but because it was disgusting. But yeah. Anyways, those are my thoughts on American Horror Story Delicate Season 12 so far. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Let's get into discussion. Let's, talk about it. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell down below so you do not miss out any future content from me regarding to American Horror Story or The Real Housewives or pop culture. Thanks so much for watching and supporting the channel. I will definitely see you guys later. Bye.